Thanks, Chris. This is such total bullshit. At the Political Consciousness exhibition, a blameless weasel inflected by petty, blown-about weasel idioglossia or some upper echelon America loves you, Billy Bob Thornton odious, tiresome, obnoxious critiquing of your review of bullshit propaganda. Well, fuck you, bartender. Wait, how the fuck old are you? How do you sleep at night? What? Fuck the Carter administration, you fucking bucket of bolts. Robots wash my car for me, doofus. What? Yes, they do. I don't rake this shit up. The reason I bring this up is shut the fuck up. Here's to everyone here's to experiences revolving around food bringing you up, you fucking choke. And man, if you haven't seen Muppets fucking, you really need to get out more. Me's widow buddy bong story. I bought in my little parakeet a buddy bong for his birthday, but I gave him a itty little cut on his bitty little beak whip. I couldn't do a barrel roll. I don't know why, cause I mean it was him's whip, not him's little wingies. So I said to him, little birdie wordy, which was not him's namey wamey, the dark surrounds us, nummy bummy booby woo. Who's got a little bitty potty mouth? Why, you. Thanks for mentioning Ariel and Edge Books, Chris. I should mention there is another Ariel in the works. They seem to make it about once a decade on lineage. Do you like poems? A list poem is one of the easiest kinds of poems to write. The list poem or catalog poem consists of a list. List poems are sort of as they are lists of things stemming from one topic. Numerous poems have been written in the honor of bosses around the world. Poems from 1996 and earlier are arranged. Choose from our selection of poems or send us your favorite poem. Almost everyone has, at some point in their life, read a great poem. Do you like poems? Some of the most interesting poems are nothing. Check out the My Christmas Wish List poem and create some creative poems of your own. A list poem is one of the easiest kinds of poems to write. But that doesn't mean you should write anything. Numerous poems have been written in the honor of bosses around the world. They are so simple, yet haunting. All tomorrow's panties. The history of all pre-existing laws against burping and sneezing is the history of the skunk under your boss's desk. Freeman and slave, patrician and plebeian, baron and serf, guildmaster and journeyman, in one word, Vince Neil of Motley Crue, standing constantly in opposition to approximately 30 billion cakes of ivory soap. Carried off on an uninterrupted, cling-filled fleck perm, now open, now concealed, a warfare. I bought some grapes, but going ahead, some grapes, grapes, clickety-lum, grape to donut, the grape, the healthy grapes the Met needs of the grape, allayed, graping. Form of prefer. This is a poultice. I bought some grapes, but I dropped and they smushed. They were fucking archetypal robots of capital. Like concepts. I dreamt that I was Brigitte Bardot and that I kissed me. Elitist crap bag. This elitist crap bag does not want any good. I'm damn tired of reading posts by musical elitist punks who think. I've never understood this elitist crap. It's very confusing trying to figure out what an elitist is these days. Crap about elitism flourishes. Elitist crap. It's too bad, but this elitist crap promotes the exact elitist crap you espouse, both of which are piles of elitist crap. Come on. I hope you realize I'm not going to subsidize this elitist crap with my tax dollars. Update. We don't need none of that fancy pants elitist education crap. Update. Woeful has added useless crap for your enjoyment. Education. Funny thing is, us elitists want to help the rest of you get better education, better jobs. Typical elitist crap. No, I agree. Picasso said that same thing. The elitists love to make fun of us common crap. My problem is the crap. Thanks. From your favorite elitist crap bag. You are an arrogant, classist, elitist file weenie. Your line of crap sells because fools like you are allowed to continue regurgitating, but the elitists are made in Hasbro with real crap. This one's for Delta Airlines. Genesis. As anyone who has flown out of a cloud knows, you are always on the other side of the equation. For example, if you go poop as soon as you feel the urge, then usually it isn't as stinky. It's customer service. Say you've come to a company with questions only to be told by some sterile voice to press this or click that until you arrive full circle to your starting place with no help at all, and you still have to poop. Then you simply must remember that whoever sheds the blood of a human by a human, shall that person's blood be shed, for in his own image God made mankind when he was on hold, when he had to poop. Before wands. One day, Anansi the spider picked some very fat knock at his sit down to have a dirty before war starts in early morning. The land is breathtaking. The witches fly across the sky. The owls go hoo, hoo, hoo. The patchwork quilted earth swings or rings or merry-go-rounds. A bald-headed ghost drank some witch's brew, and on top of his head a strange thing grew. Growing quiet, suddenly still, watching the big Americans climb down off the green truck and walk warily through the button-bright, bug-like thumb-sucking. The sad little ghost didn't want any hair. Then he chanted some words, constant, never-ending noises of war. With a witch in front, constant, never-ending noises of war, and the ghost in between. The sad little ghost ate of the skyfire brain, smoked also it, the sad, sad little ghost with the witch in front. Fried the mind of the world and felt good then, frying far away the felt button-bright bug-like bases of co-civilizated Halloween shivers, their sweet, stupid, wild poem-like penises and train tracks, the mean eagles and baby Jonases, all that trash by the highway then, and some sort of all-night simpleton machine. These poor kids had nothing, and in the end it is all bullshit. This is a tale of poor old Frank. Frank the monster, not Tom or Rich or Hank. Last one. Fashion, a very short introduction. I like that Mazda is named for the Persian god of light, but the trouble with history is it seems so dated. Take, say, Ilsa, harem keeper of the oil sheiks. No one was pushing her out of the house, and the pills were fine, just fine. But Poiret's fantasy of rich plains of color, draped harem trousers, and loose tunics let me think about it. I grew up with 6 brothers. That's how I learned to dance. Each was a bedchamber janissary. Don't ask. So much for admissions criteria. Just adapt quickly to respond effectively to the global challenge. Thanks.